viewers of the Day on Lumen Christi TV. Today is the memorial of St Felix of Nola. Felix was born in Italy to Hemias, a Syrian army. His father had two sons, Felix and Hemias, to whom at his death he had left his patrimony. Hemias, the younger one, preferred to serve the profession of arms, while Felix resolved to serve Jesus Christ and the King of Kings, and distributed most of his possessions among the poor. Later he was ordained priest by Maximus, the Bishop of Nola, who, charmed with his virtue and prudence, made Felix his right-hand man and counted him as his destined successor. In the year 250, Bishop Maximus was forced to retire into the desert following the persecution by Emperor Decius. Emperor Decius raised a bloody persecution against the church. Maximus, seeing himself principally aimed at, retired into the desert, not through the fear of death which he desired, but rather not to tempt God by seeking it, and to preserve himself for the service of his flock. The persecutors, not finding him, seized on Felix, who in his absence was very vigilant in the discharge of all his pastoral duties. The governor caused him to be scourged, then loaded with bolts and chains about his neck, hands and legs, and cast into a dungeon in which, as St. Prudentius informs us, the floor was spread all over with potsherds and pieces of broken glass, so that there was no place free from them, on which the saints could either stand or lie. One night an angel, appearing in great glory, filled the prison with a bright light, and bade St. Felix go and assist his bishop, who was in great distress. The confessor, seeing his chains fall off and the doors open, followed his guide and was conducted by heaven to the place where Maximus lay, almost perished with hunger and cold, speechless and without sense, for through anxiety for his flock and the hardship of his solitary retreat he had suffered more than a martyrdom. Felix, not being able to bring him to himself, had recourse to prayer, and discovering thereupon a bunch of grapes within reach, he squeezed some of the juice into his mouth, which had the desired effect. The good bishop no sooner beheld his friend Felix, but he embraced him and begged to be conveyed back to his church. The saints, taking him on his shoulders, carried him to his episcopal house in the city before they appeared, where a pious ancient woman took care of him. When Maximus died, Felix was persuaded to the chair, but he declined. He died at a very old age, and St. Paulinus erected a basilica in his honor. Many miracles are attributed to his intercession. St. Felix is invoked in finding lost articles. Let us pray. Through the intercession of St. Felix of Nola, may we grow in charity and love for the poor. Amen. Happy feast day to you all, especially those who go by the name Felix. Thanks for staying with us.